Run to Old Navy right now to get 30 to 50% off all jeans and all sweaters for everyone in the family. Pair your favorite jeans with any of Old Navy's stylish sweaters and get 30 to 50% off from top to bottom. Every pair of jeans is on sale, including Old Navy Rockstar jeans, and so are the season's best sweaters. All jeans and all sweaters are 30 to 50% off, now at Old Navy or OldNavy.com. But you better hurry, this deal won't last. Run to Old Navy, valid 11/2 to 11/8.
Blog Talk Radio.
You know what time it is? Time to hang out with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, the latest scoop. From Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, hang with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, the latest scoop. From Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, yeah.
Welcome to the Big Scoop with Coop. I'm your host, Coop. Season 5 is going strong, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go check out the website, bigscoopwithcoop.com, where you can hear episodes from Season 1 all the way up to Season 5. We're live right now on Facebook also, so make sure you tell your family, friends, associates, haters, tell them all. Go to facebook.com/The Big Scoop with Coop. And you're hearing us worldwide also on blogtalkradio.com/The Big Scoop with Coop. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MCOOP317. Okay, guys, enough about me. Now, my guest today. My guest is a legend. He has done so many things in the television and movie industry where it'll take the whole show to name everything that he's done. But just to let you know, he's actually, you may have heard of Lou Grant. You heard of Mary Tyler Moore Show. You've seen the movie Up. You've seen him, you heard his voice on animes. He's done so much. And it's an honor to have him on my show. Golden Globe Award winners, nominations for so many different awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Ed Asner. Welcome to the show.
Well. What do we have here?
Yes,
it's
sir.
The Coop.
Yes. How's your day so far?
It was boring until I got on the phone with you, and I'll see if it's going to stop being boring.
Hey, you already know it. You definitely already know it. Now, Mr. Asner, we do on this show, we do speak about how you started in your career, your success, give advice on how to get into your career, and so much more. And once again, like I told the guests listening worldwide, this right here for how much you've done in your career and what you've done for the television and movie industry, it'll take about 3 episodes to cover everything that you have done.
Yeah.
But we always start from the beginning, Mr. Asner. When did you first realize that you wanted to become an actor?
After I started my first play, which was in the University of Chicago, and I got hooked. I also started a relationship with an actress in the chorus, so they kind of sealed the deal.
Nice. Very nice. So what play was it that you was in?
It was called Murder in the Cathedral by T.S. Eliot. A beautiful play, beautiful poetry. And I played Thomas à Becket, the Archbishop murdered by Henry II.
That's deep. That is wow. And that was. So was that your first time being on stage?
Well, I'm not going to, I did a walk-on in junior miss in high school. Okay. I did radio plays in high school, and I loved doing them. But, it was my first time on stage to be real.
Wow. Nice. And from there, you just knew that this was a career for you. And,
I was possessed. Devil made me do it.
Oh, wow. Nice, Mr. Asner. Now, and you know what? And to be truthful, when you know and you get on stage and you have that feeling, I tell a lot of people, if you have a gut feeling about something and it feels good, run with it. And I see what happened. You ran with it, and look at what you've done through your career. And the thing is, your career is not over. So I mean, it's amazing for what you have accomplished in this career that you're still going on right now. But at the same time, it's asking, what type of obstacles did you go through? You know, I know there's probably some hurdles, some obstacles that you went through to get to where you are today.
Well, everybody who never hired me had to be an asshole. So I kept a long list, and I've never been able to pay them back. So I want to get in that position of power where I get to pay them back. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And then I can get it off my chest. I need to lose weight anyway.
Oh, gosh, here you go.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with you, Mr. Asner. Not at all. It definitely is not.
Yeah.
Now, have you started crossing names off of your list already?
No, I haven't gotten them yet. I haven't avenged myself. But when I get in that position of power, then I plan to work quickly, to strike quickly.
Nice.
I'm
And
putting
I believe
your name down as we speak.
Oh, wow.
Why took you so damn long to get to me?
And you know what? I am so sorry. And yes, I deserve to go on the list now. I do. I definitely do. But the good thing is you're on the show, and I got a feeling it's not going to be the last time you're on the show neither. Because like I said, it's going to take multiple episodes to cover your full career. All right.
How long you been doing the show?
Oh, man, I'm in season 5 now, Mr. Asner.
My God.
Yes, sir.
Did you dream it up, or did somebody dream you up?
No, sir. I dreamed it up myself. With me, to make a long story short, when I started this about 5 seasons ago, I was watching television. I was watching Steve Harvey, watching other people, and I've always been a fan of television. And I can do this. I've been in 2 movies, getting ready for my 3rd soon. And I was like, I can do this. I can do this show. And I prayed about it, thought about it, did my research, and boom, there goes the Big Scoop with Coop. So,
my God. Where are you?
In North Carolina. Yes, sir.
My God.
So, yes, sir. Now, Mr. Asner, let me ask you this. Do you feel that it's easier to get into the television and movie industry now compared to 10, 20, 30 years ago?
Well, there's so many venues that are making movies here, there, everywhere. Low budget independents all over the place. But getting into the movies in the beginning doesn't mean you're involved in a continuum. You got to struggle for every step. Keep repeating your success from one film to another. Then finally you'll make the dent and impress people. But in the old days, it's like there used to be 3 networks. There were limited film companies. And you did the right job on the right film, and you struck a chord immediately. I would say it was easier in the old days.
I believe that. I definitely believe that. But do you think with the new days, like compared to now, with social media being out there and people just grabbing iPhones and starting to shoot, and they're not hauling around the big cameras like they used to, and back in the day when they actually put everything on film, and before the digital world came, do you feel like it's easier now compared to then, as far as it goes for the construction of a movie?
Yeah. they've got all different kinds of film now, all different kinds of cameras, lighting, which covers a lot of areas. So they've learned to create variables.
Right.
And they work.
That's true. That's very true. And, you know, I asked myself why, and I mean, I understand, you know, it's the digital world. Everything has changed from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s. From, I mean, not just from filming, even from the acting perspective, things have changed. And what I mean by that, you remember back, like Mr. Asner and people that's listening worldwide.
You might start calling me Ed.
Oh, well, I got you, Ed. I was telling Ed, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm a fan of classic television, and I was watching the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I was watching all these different shows that Ed did, and looking at and doing my research how things were put together compared to now, it seems like it's a breeze now. And the acting perspective also, because people can take on so many different roles, like you already know, Ed, because you've done so many different roles. And it seems like with these reality shows coming out and all of this, it's like the sitcom days are dying out. And I really wish it wasn't, because I'm a fan of sitcom. So I hope they actually come back strong. But, you know, it just seems like from actors, people are getting a little too comfortable, because you really don't have to act these days, especially in reality shows. You just be yourself and just put a little spike or twist on it. And that's all you have to do. Was it, personally for you, Ed, was it like that for you back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s?
Yeah, of course. Reaching out always. One stop shop. Make connections, and then do a successful little cameo in one film. The star likes you. He wants to have you do another, maybe larger cameo in the next film. Everything pays off.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the old saying, there are no small parts.
Right. And I'm glad you said that, Ed, when you said there's no small parts. You've done a lot of big parts, once again. Are there any particular movies or shows that stick out to you that you would say that you would love to go back and do all over, that you've done already?
Oh, God, no. I got away with it the first time. Why would I want to risk it?
You don't think you could pull a Lou Grant again?
Oh, yeah. But who knows? Maybe my choices this time would be different, and it's a different time, and maybe people's tastes have changed. I don't know.
Well,
but it wouldn't make any difference, because doing the character is what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Doing those stories, revealing the corruption and the crime that existed at that time. It's always good material, no matter how you do it.
That's true. That's true. Now, Ed, for the people that's new, that's young, that's listening to this show right now, that is actually getting introduced to Ed Asner for the first time, can you? I want you to give them a history lesson. Can you tell the people that's listening worldwide some of the shows and movies that you have been in, appeared in, starred in? Can you just give us a small list?
Well, there was Daniel. There was JFK. There was El Dorado. There was Elf. Mm-hmm. There was Up. Hell, I don't know. What did I leave out? I made a few more.
Well, I'm going to name
what's yet to come.
That's true. Now, I'm going to name one show, and Ed, I want you to tell me your personal experience about being on this show. And And anybody that's young that's watching this show right now, YouTube this show that I'm about to tell you about. Look it up, Google it, find it. This was a good show. And tell everybody about your personal experience being on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Well, it was 7 years of bliss. Hello? Oh, the line. Yeah. Let's see, the bliss. I kind of stayed away from comedy in Los Angeles film, and I had done it on stage, but I always worried about it because I was so undeveloped at the time. I'd go on and do a performance one night in a comedy and be a laugh riot, and then go on the next night and be a flop. I didn't know how to master the comedy. So that Edmund Gwenn, as he was dying at the motion picture home, he was in an oxygen tent, and a famous director came to see him, and he said, "How's it going, Eddie?" And Eddie said, "Well, it's tough. It's tough, Jack. It's tough." He said, "Comedy is hard. Dying is hard, but it's not as hard as comedy." Now that's
Wow.
That's what I learned with finally being cast in the Mary Tyler Moore Show. It's hard, but you keep doing it, and you don't stress it too much, and you don't fall in love with your delivery. You learn about timing.
Okay.
And we had brilliant writers. And we performed with street cameras in front of an audience of 300 people. They provided the laughs, and they gave us the laughs to work off of.
Nice.
That worked beautifully.
Now, Ed, you just taught me something new right here, because I did not know there was 300 people that was right there in the studio. I knew there was people there. I knew it was shot in front of a live audience, but I did not know it was 300 people.
Yeah.
And that's kind of deep what you said earlier also about dying is harder than doing comedy. Or actually, no, comedy is harder than dying.
Hard.
Yeah. That's deep right there. That really is. And I believe it too. But you know what? And I applaud you, Mary, all of you, because you all kept it, even if it was hard for you guys, you all kept it so professional where you couldn't tell. It seemed like it was natural. It definitely seemed like it was natural for everyone.
Well, as Tom Shales wrote in the Washington Post at the time we ended our run, he said, this was a wonderful bunch of losers. And that's what we were. We were losers. And people liked to watch these people that they liked who were losers in life, but winners in terms of audience satisfaction.
So, go a little deeper in that one, Ed. Why would you all say that you all were losers in life?
Why would what?
Why would you say that you all were losers in life? What was going on back then?
Mary was a beginner, of course. Sue Ann had failed at a lot of places, I'm sure, before she ended up on our TV show.
Okay.
Murray was a wannabe novelist. Lou came out of newsprint. and longed to go back to it, but it was stuck on a cowboy station. So
Wow.
and then Ted Baxter, of course,
Mm-hmm.
obvious that he was a loser. So, who was a winner in real life when you look at it from that respect?
And I see where you're coming from on this, Ed. Now I do, since you broke it like that. And to be truthful, you all converted yourselves into winners at the end. And that's one thing that
we converted ourselves into what?
Into winners. At the end, you did. Because if people were flopping before the show, and they came on the show, and this became one of the most successful shows that was watched during that time, you all gained a lot of fans, and a lot of you all made noise back then.
Yeah.
So,
well, for instance, Mary wrote a piece at one time, and I was looking at it, and I pulled out a book from my drawer where I kept my bottle. That's proof enough I was a loser. And I said, that's not writing. I said, this is writing. And I read from Raymond Chandler's book. I think it was A Red Dawn. I'm not sure what the name of the book was. And it's about the Santa Anas blowing in Los Angeles. The time when wives take out the knife from the kitchen drawer and they feel the edge of it. And they think about running it across their husband's throat. And he said, that's writing. And of course,
wow.
Lou was right. That was writing.
I see. I definitely see. Do you still have that book?
Do I have the book?
Yes.
No, I don't have the book. This is
Okay.
Lou did that on set.
Oh, that was on set.
Wasn't my book.
I thought it was behind the scenes. That was on set.
No,
okay.
it was Lou's book in his
Wow.
desk.
Got you.
See? You watched me and you thought it was real.
Yeah. That's wow. That's all I can say about that. I did not know that was actually on set. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you all had a bunch of characters up there on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. And once again, like I said, I'm not trying to sound like a repeated parrot, but Ed, thank you once again for everything you have done in this industry. One question I do have to ask you that I do want to know also, how did you actually get into anime? What made you go that route?
Well, I love doing. I love radio, and I love doing books until they stopped calling me.
Mm-hmm.
So I love anything with voice. I started with voice, and I'll probably end up with voice. But anytime I can get a voiceover on a cartoon or narration or a book, I love to use my voice. So there you have it.
Nice. Very nice. And I think you've done stuff from what, DC Comics or Superman, all the way up. I think you have done a lot.
Boondocks.
Yep.
Freakazoid.
Wow. They don't even show Freakazoid. I wish they did.
Who was it? Not Batman. Who was the? I can't remember what cartoon I'm trying to think of. Yeah. Superman. I did Granny Good. It goes on and on.
Yes, it does. And like I said, it's going to take a few episodes to go through everyone that you've been through. Now, Ed, here's something that for the people that's brand new, that's learning about you right now, and this question also is for the people that knows about you, that's been following your career. Are there any other awards that you're aiming to win beyond the 5 Golden Globe Awards that you've won, and the numerous other awards that you won? Is there anything that you're aiming at award-wise now?
No. Well, I've been on Broadway a few times. I've never won a Tony, and I certainly haven't won an Oscar. So being in a position to win either one of those would be a great accomplishment. But I'm not getting out of breath trying to get them.
Okay. I'm about to say, do you have any room on your shelf for the awards? For how much you've done?
No, I got a lot of other crap on the shelf.
Nice. And that's what I thought. Now, I know earlier, Ed, we was talking about social media impacting far as it goes for the movie and television industry. Are you personally heavy on social media these days?
Well, I think it's a wonderful way to discuss and attack a problem. And whenever I can further the assault on a bad problem we're afflicted with, I'm all for it.
Nice. So how can people,
excuse me.
Sure, no problem. So how can people find you on social media?
Well, I don't know. Hunt and peck.
Okay. Well,
I'll tell them to call you, and you can call me.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But here's one way people can find you online. That's the beauty of YouTube, different streaming services, Netflix, Hulu. If ladies and gentlemen that's listening worldwide, if everyone want to hear how Lou is actually, I call him Lou Grant. Wow, that's how you know I'm a fan.
Shame.
See, if you all want to hear how Ed is actually doing far as it goes for voiceover, check out the animes. You can find them on Netflix, DVDs, Hulu. You can find them everywhere. YouTube got the Mary Tyler Moore Show. You can find a lot of things. If you just go to IMDb or if you just Google Ed Asner and see what pops up. I hope you have time to sit down and read everything because it's going to take you a while for everything that he's done. So find it, learn his work. People that's trying to get into the business now, I would tell you personally, look how Ed started. Look what Ed has done. He is versatile. Make sure you be versatile also. You can't stick with just one thing and that's it. There's no way to be successful in the movie industry off of just one angle, one character, and that's it. So make sure you do go check it out. Check out everything that Ed Asner has done. Now, Ed, is there any other projects or any future projects that you're working on or starting to work on that you're allowed to talk about?
Well, allowed. I talk about whatever I want to talk about.
There you go.
I'm going to be doing on stage a play that Sam Joseph wrote about God.
Okay.
And a couple who go to appear in front of God. I play God, of course.
Wow.
And we're going to do it on stage, and then we're going to film it. And,
okay.
I have high hopes that that'll be successful, and we'll be able to exhibit it at a lot of places.
Nice. Is there anywhere that people can actually go and watch it live on stage? Is it going to be in certain cities, or is it going to be traveling, or is it going to be set in one spot?
No, it'll be set in one spot.
Okay.
I'm not sure where it'll be. One of the studios here will do it after we do it on stage.
Okay.
And it'll be a lot like Love Letters with a script and looking at the script. but it's funny and it works well.
Nice. And what is the name of it again for everybody that's watching and listening worldwide?
Oh, you would have to ask me that, damn it.
Yep.
I didn't
Had to throw it on.
It's something like God has secrets, or God reveals all.
God reveals all. Ladies and gentlemen, listening worldwide, that's watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and everything, look for this when it drops out. Look for it. God reveals all. You can actually still see Ed doing his thing. So make sure you do check it out when it's actually available. I know I'm going to watch it. Make sure you watch it too. Now,
we'll take names and we know who you are.
There you go. You already know it. I got my pen and paper in my hand right now. I'm going to be holding it for the whole time. Now, Ed, what is your ultimate goal as an actor?
To live. Can't act if you're not alive.
Wow. So
I'm getting old. Did you know that?
I didn't recognize it.
Huh?
I said I didn't recognize.
You didn't recognize that?
No, sir. No, sir.
All you have to do is put me in a dark room and turn the lights off. Then you'll see how old I am.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, am I unsteady. But if you show me where the bed might be, I'll find it. As long as you promise to put something in it.
Nice. Now, Ed, I'm sorry. I'm always going to see you as Mr. Lou Grant. Not only as Mr. Lou Grant, but that's the image I have. And I'm sorry. That's something that, like I told you, I'm old school. I'm a classic person. And I remember, and like I said, I've seen a lot of things that you've done. And I'm an anime fan. I've heard a lot of things that you've done. So trust me, you say you're getting old, but at the same time, there's a lot of work you still can do. A lot.
Oh yeah.
Trust. Yes.
But I won't be here today, gone tomorrow. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Well, I definitely understand. But Ed, thing is, your work will always live on, regardless if you say I'm done with this career or something happens. Your work will always live on. You left a legacy. You've left something that a lot of people can watch and see and hear. So you've done it. You're a legend in this business, and nobody can take that away from you. No one at all. Now,
I make
Ed,
you an official bro.
Hey, there you go. Yes, sir. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Yes, sir. Now, Ed, I know you're a busy person, so I'm not going to hold you up much longer, but what advice would you give any male or female that wants to become an actor or actress in the movie or television industry?
Talk to every actor and director that you can find. Put yourself on any stage you can find. Learn about everything that goes into making a stage presentation. I'm talking about sound and lights, wardrobe, direction, anything. The same applies to film. Go where they're shooting. Volunteer to be a gopher. Learn by being a gopher. And parlay it into the next step and the next step and the next step. Let's keep learning. It's all a learning experience.
And that is so true. That is so true. Well, everyone that's listening worldwide, make sure you do take that advice, because I think that's a valuable piece right there. Get in where you can, learn. Knowledge is the key in this business. You can't just go in and say, well, I watched television shows when I was younger, so I know I'm a certified actor because I can repeat a line. It's not like that, guys. Make sure, or ladies and gentlemen that's watching, make sure you learn your craft, get in where you can, continue to learn. Because trust me, in the movie and television industry, what I've known, things rapidly change. So you cannot say, I know it all, because there's no way you can. things have changed and will continue to change. So, Ed, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show again. And
I had fun.
Thank you. And I would love to have you back in the future.
I'll be there.
All right. Ed, make
That
sure
means
you have
I got a future.
Hey, I've been told you that anyway.
Hot damn.
There you go. Well, thank you very much, Ed. You have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time on the Big Scoop with Coop.
You know what time it is. Time to hang out with Mr. Coop. With Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, the latest scoop. From Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, Mr. Coop. With Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, with Mr. Coop, the latest scoop. From Mr. Coop, from Mr. Coop, yeah.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
The easiest decision you'll make all week is to shop Kohl's this weekend, because Kohl's will give you tax break savings with an extra 10% off and an extra $10 off your purchase of $25 or more. Everyone gets Kohl's cash too. Plus, shop late Friday or early Saturday and take an extra 15% off jeans for the family, already on sale. Stack the savings and save even more this weekend at Kohl's. Select styles, offer valid 11/4 through 11/6. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com.